Big Bird in the building. Sean, good evening to you.
How you doing, my brother?
Brother, we did try. We did find Naira now.
Oh, more. I have 1,000 naira. I've held on to this 1,000 naira for like 2 weeks. One note. It was 3 before. Now this is old. This is old notes.
So be small
Yeah, you're not sure you can spend that money.
I don't know.
You're not sure. But this one that me I have, my one note. I'm sure if push comes to shove, if I bring it outside, everywhere will stop.
Try. Oh wow. Okay.
You see?
Let's see now.
You can't touch it. You can't touch it. You can't touch it.
Man, no. You know, till now I've not really owned a new note.
Funny enough, now babe dash me this. This new note. Now your hand all the money, all the new notes.
Man, now the handle. All right, interesting. We're gonna talk about some controversial, stories, and of course you've been getting a lot of Nigerians talking in recent times. I want you to tell us basically, but first of all, congratulations. You have just been featured in a song by one of the most creative people in the world that I know, Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
And she's not released anything for like 5 years.
Yeah.
And she's been really, building her profile in the movie industry.
Mm-hmm.
Recently she was with is it Daniel Craig?
Yeah, in the Onion
Glass House. Yeah, a really beautiful movie. So she's an artist of many parts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's big.
Yeah, we go a long way, Janelle and I. Because in 2014, off the back of my third album, I opened for her at the Hollywood Bowl.
Wow.
We did a show together there.
Wow.
A really amazing night, incredible evening. I met Stevie Wonder that night as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it was incredible. So we've gone back a long way. So when I got the call from her,
she called you.
Wait, I'm not
if
trying to brag. I'm not trying to brag. She still messaged me, some minutes ago.
Wow.
She's good people.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. She's really talented.
Look.
Don't be small thing,
So we are guys. I'm not bragging, but we're guys.
I see. I mean, this is really highly anticipated, and she's been teasing it for some time.
Mm-hmm.
And now the song is out. I'm gonna play a bit of it. This is Janelle Monáe as a song called "Float" featuring Seun Kuti and Egypt 80. I think it was released today.
Yes, today. Just came out today.
And I just stumbled upon this news. I think it's a big one. Yeah. So let's just listen to it. Maybe this should be. Don't tell me playing on the radio.
It's not bad for a field artist.
Yeah.
I'm feeling up, obviously.
Oh my God! There you go. We'll talk about that. Okay. So Janelle Monáe is a musician, multi-talented musician. Actor or actress, you want to call it. The Onion Glass House. Is what it was called? Yeah. My wife made me watch it.
Was it a good film?
Yeah, very good film. All right, listen to this one. It's just released today. And Janelle has not released anything in the last 5 years. That's when the last album came out. I'm a big fan. Listen, politics, okay? But I want to start from the music, and then take it easy into politics. This is huge, isn't it?
Oh well, Janelle is as big as they come, I guess. So
especially right now.
Yeah, and I'm close to all her peoples. Jidena. I met Jidena through her as well.
Wow.
Andre Tristacks.
Wow.
Nana, shout out Nana Kwabena.
Wow.
These are all my fam.
Interesting.
So we really had a good time.
Right.
Well, when the producer called as well, sent the track, just give us the right direction. Okay, this is what I want you guys to do, and I had the horn section out. We just played the music.
Okay.
So yeah.
Fantastic. You're Grammy-nominated artist.
Yeah.
There are not too many, when it comes to Africa or Nigeria, let me say. And you've played. I heard someone saying, so I had to go check it out. That you played some of the largest venues in the world. So we'll talk about it later. Where's your music at right now? Are you still? Because we've seen that. Janelle featured you on the song that came out
Yeah.
today. But I'll ask where's your music at right now? That's what I've been asking, saying.
Well, COVID kind of kicked me in the scrotum. At least I can say that on the radio. Right. That's the scientific name. I was going to say something else.
But I think
quickly...
That's acceptable. You said I didn't shake.
I quickly corrected myself. Went back to the classroom. Anyway, so all my projects that I had, all the shows, had to be moved forward. And I wanted to clear everything on my plate, and so last year I was 6 months on the road just fulfilling contracts, that I'd signed in 2019.
Okay.
Okay. Can you believe that? So
you're making money.
Yeah, but I made like 60% of the money already in 2019. So like. Anyway. So yeah, my music is great. We're working on our new record right now. Okay. We have a legendary artist as our producer. Okay. I don't want to drop here until we announce officially. And in the right places, project is creating the right buzz, and I'm happy about that. I'm getting calls from the right people talking about it, wanting to know how they can be a part of it. Okay. So that's good. That's very good. Right. So for me, music has always been a way for me, to exist in this world. I'm lucky enough that I do something that allows me to have a voice. I've never seen music as a way for me to be I don't know how to say it, but because it's difficult to say such things in Nigeria. People don't understand that concept, but I've never really made music for money, like I want to be the richest man.
For girls.
Girls is one of the reasons. Okay. But now that I'm married, I've already fulfilled that goal.
Okay.
So now I have to pay my bills. I'm not a capitalist. I have to exist in this capitalist world where you have bills. If we lived in a perfect world like our ancestors did, and we were communal in our existence, we didn't waste so much things, and instead of some few people having champagne, everybody just had clean water, and things like that. Music was free, man. The best musicians would come to the town square and everybody would jam to them all night. I mean, that's the African way. Yeah. The problem we have in this world today really is that the rich people of this world, these wicked elites, selfish, greedy, I don't know why they are so anti-human. They know that humanity, it is innate in us to want beauty, we need beauty. As human beings, you need to find something, you need to find beautiful things in the world. You need access to the beautiful things of this world. Yeah. So what have these world powerful people done? They've taken all the beautiful things in this world and put it in the bracket of luxury. So it is now out of the reach of the people. Even in Lagos, if you don't have money, you cannot see the ocean anymore.
Maybe it used to be free.
And when I was growing up, exactly.
Just cross the beach, you see the guy who's praying in his white
now,
Bible.
If you don't pay somebody some money,
you can't see the beach.
You can't see the beach.
Except to go far.
How far? Which beach? Eleko? Is that how far you want to go? You still pay.
Okay,
Ekpe beach? Which one? Where you want to go?
Yeah. It's some people say.
Where are we going again?
Okay.
So I'm just saying, just the point I'm making. So that's the issue. So everybody in this world, because of our innate need for beauty, we believe that we have to succumb, and play their game so that we can have access to luxury. Instead of us to band together and remove this system so that everybody, like when people say, we have to help people out of poverty. Poverty is like a prison. Nigerians talk about it. We're going to leave 10 million people, 2 million people. Why don't you just destroy the prison so it doesn't exist anymore?
All right, so you went into music for the love of it, and you just love music. Let's get into the heat, the hot topic. Seun Kuti and Peter Okoye. Seun Kuti and Peter Okoye has been a hot topic. You're trending on Google. You should see your Google stats. But how did it all start? Because you put out a video, I believe. You were featured on a program or something where you were featured on a program, a podcast.
Yeah.
Where you talked about. Let's walk us through how it all started with you and P Square.
Okay. So Seun Kuti, my brother in channels, has this new podcast he's doing for this election period. I don't know if he's new, but this is the first time I've seen his podcast. He invited me on it, so. And we was like an hour, over an hour discussion. on everything political about this country. We talk about everything. I even had a face off with Omojua, who was also on the podcast that day.
Yeah.
Because Omojua was saying, like people take money over ideas, and I was saying it's not true. Just not giving people the right ideas. That saying that Nigerians will take money over ideas is diminishing us as people.
Okay.
I don't believe that any father would take 5,000 over the destiny of his child.
And she'll ask you a question. She'll pose the question.
No. Yeah. So we were speaking about all the candidates. Speaking about every candidate. So in this clickbait era that we exist in, somebody took 1 second of that, maybe 1 minute of that was talking about Peter Obi. And now, this is the thing. All this Peter Obi obedient crowd, they've attacked me before, but I was on tour. I was busy.
The way you talk about them.
No. They are bullies. This is the behavior of oppressors. When you say the truth to an oppressor, instead of him to either admit and apologize or, refute it, you start with slander, violence, threats.
So they attacked
bullying.
you on tour?
So I was on tour, and Peter Obi made a statement that he will not go after past criminals.
Okay.
Anybody that stolen money or anything in the past.
An amnesty.
Free amnesty.
Okay.
No wonder Obasanjo likes it.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
So, and I said, how can somebody that is going to liberate Nigeria, because anybody that knows this world knows that there's no peace without justice. For Africa to move forward, the atrocities that have been committed against countless generations of us must be brought up and rectified.
Okay. Something like this.
Amendments must be made, reconciliations must be pushed.
Okay, like what happened in South Africa?
Restitution. South Africa, they didn't even do nothing. That is reconciliation. I'm talking of restitution.
Okay, so you have to pay for what you did.
Yes, people have to pay. These are African lives. Do you know what Germany paid when they finished their first and second? It's only in Africa that people die and we reconcile and we, just gloss over it. That's why there's never any peace. Because people still hold grudges. Intergenerational grudges.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is because there's never any justice for any atrocity committed against African people.
So
if we look at NSAS, go back to NSAS. Which state had the worst police record? Anambra State. Without their SARS officer, what was his name? I know something.
Yeah.
Who was governor?
Hey,
in that period. No.
We'll come to that.
No.
Okay.
But who was
because I want to know how you were on tour.
I want to know what happened
when you were on tour.
Yoruba people will say, don't call a dog a monkey.
Okay. When you were on tour, what happened?
So I now said, how can you say that?
Okay.
If you even have plans, so they were trying to argue that his plan was he's just deceiving them. That when he gets there, he will find justice for the people. So if that is your plan, then just shut up about it. Why must you come outside to reassure the criminals in society that they will go unpunished?
Okay.
Because they are thieves, they are criminals, but we have the people that commit crimes against us in general. They are the most important ones that concern me. All the other ones, police can arrest them. The ones that police have no power over, only with the people can bring them to book. They came after me. I was wondering, but I was on tour, so I didn't really have time. I was playing 4 shows a week, traveling from city to city. I had 11-piece band with me. My wife was on tour at some point. So they got away with the whole bullying and insult. I just let it brush off my shoulder, as the big man that I
am. This guy. Right. Okay. So
this time again.
Yeah. That was last year.
Okay. So this year now, out of 1 hour, someone put a minute that I said Peter Obi is an opportunist.
So we're talking about other candidates.
Yes, even Showore, I spoke about him. I said exactly the same thing.
Atiku,
Tinubu. I have 1 million. We work in BTFM together.
Yeah.
Right?
Lagos Talks.
Sorry. I always say.
No, it's okay. It's a one big family.
Lagos Talks.
Yeah.
Anyway. People's perspective. I would, in this radio station, I don't think anybody has said as much against Asiwaju, Atiku, Dangote, Otedola, anybody that is anybody in this country. Nobody.
Okay, and our listeners will judge because
yes, I mean,
okay.
The people's perspective, if you listen, anybody knows I'm not on anybody's side.
So what did you say in particular?
So I said no. So what I said is that Peter Obi cannot deliver Nigeria because he's an opportunist, and opportunism in politics doesn't work. It works in business. Business is profit and loss. Politics is life and death. You know, I said he had lost the PDP primaries. They say he didn't contest. I mean, you know, when especially intelligent, brilliant people begin to manipulate the minds of the people like that, it's a dangerous game.
So you think Obi is manipulating minds?
Him and his media team and their, you know, what they are doing, you know, they don't have to do that. You understand? They do not have to do that. That's why it's dangerous.
What are they doing?
For example, so I said, so after he lost the PDP primaries, they came after me. I'm spreading lies. Obi never participated in the primaries. He left before the contest. What do you mean? Obi canvassed for votes of PDP delegates all over this country. He didn't leave until May 20-something.
Okay.
He had lost the battle before the war even began. None of the delegates assured him of their votes. He knew he wasn't going to win.
So you made a point
during the opportunities, yes. So I made that point. I didn't even go this far. I just say Peter Obi is an opportunist and he cannot deliver. He also. And why is there also in that statement? It's because I spoke about Sowore just before. That Sowore, who is my friend, who I would have even preferred to win if I was going to support any candidate.
Your news article saying you said he's your preferred candidate.
I said, if I was going to support any candidate, I would have preferred him to win.
Okay.
Because he who is even my friend. I said he cannot deliver this country.
Why?
Because one man cannot, a president cannot deliver Nigeria. Because whether we like it or not, he will still have to work with the Senate of this country, which is going to be in the hands of PDP and APC, which 26 APC governors, about 13, about 10 PDP, 11. I mean, how is it?
So it's
23 or 13. I think.
So
wait,
it's confusing.
So are you saying they're going to deliver their states?
Okay. So he's going to be a
to Labour Party.
But why Sowore? I mean, what would you have wanted him to? What about Sowore?
No.
Appeals to you?
Because he has never been in the establishment.
Okay.
If we say we want to drain the swamp, let us not start picking out the frogs.
Okay.
You want to drain the swamp.
So we have a swamp in Nigeria that.
Of course.
Okay.
Our politics is a swamp.
So at what point did this, blow
So
up?
that's all I said.
Yeah, because
and this is a political opinion.
But it moved from a point of Seun Kuti versus people on Twitter, like the four people in the room, or two people in the room, and now it went to two celebrities. I mean, what happened? When did you notice that Peter Okoye, you brought him into the conversation first?
No.
Didn't you?
After I made that statement, he brought out this 1 minute clip. He put it out, and Peter went there. This stupid boy.
Easy.
No, facts.
Okay.
Facts all day. You cannot be a political prostitute. Dance for PDP in 2015. Dance for APC in 2015. Dance for PDP in 2011. Dance for Labour Party in 2022.
So
23.
What did Peter P Square say about?
He now just shame. This boy has erased his father's legacy. Go and look at your brother Amadi and take. I mean, what kind of uncouth behavior is that? And we have the status in this town at least that you can reach out to me. Him and that Nobuli who is also somebody that. Anyway, let me just forget this thing. So my whole point is, why are you being a baby?
Okay. No,
if there's something,
I think you can just it's 10 p.m. so you can pour your heart out.
No, it don't even that. I mean, it's not even a matter of my heart. I mean, this is banter all day. What is somebody going to accost me on the streets?
What
Nobody's going to accost me.
What role did Nobly?
He's online. He's not on ground.
What role did Nobly play?
No, he just said some dumb stuff,
Okay.
And my point is that these people can reach me. Right? So if I've said something about somebody else, that is not you, because they are not Peter Obi. They are not Peter Obi. They are not Peter Obi's official spokesperson either.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So if I say something about Peter Obi you don't like, that rubs you the wrong way. It is only civilized and respectable to call me.
Okay.
Privately. Air your grievances. Let's talk like men. When you now go online to chase clouds, with not just me, but my father's name, my legacy.
Okay. But you didn't go online to you didn't call Obi privately to say
Obi is a presidential candidate.
Some could, and I'm trying to look for the tweet so I can
listen.
Yeah. Some could argue that you started it.
Obi is a presidential candidate.
You opened the gates.
Obi is trying to be my president. I have the right to talk about him. What are you people saying? Anybody vying to be my president, once you put yourself out as a presidential candidate, you put yourself out for every Nigerian to scrutinize you because you want to put yourself in charge of my life.
Okay.
Why would I have to call him personally to talk about it? That's the problem we have in this country. Okay. Instead of us to call out politicians, we call them aside. Okay. So that envelopes and bags can change hands.
Okay. So
me, I call out politicians.
Okay. So
if I had an issue with an artist, I'll call him personally.
Okay. All right, but I mean, so Peter Okoye made some, he called you out.
He didn't call me out. He insulted me. Calling out is that somebody did something wrong, and then you jump out to.
So he called it an insult.
It's an insult for no reason.
Why?
Because he's uncouth. As I said, he's a stupid boy. He's uncouth.
Those are hard words.
Yes, but that's what it is. I mean, how am I going to describe such a human being?
Why do you call him stupid?
Because you don't do that if you are not stupid.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There's no other way to say it. If I've said something about Peter Obi, or is it because him and Peter Obi share the same first name? Oh, I know why. It's because Peter Obi is his boss in Hero. As ambassador of Hero Beer. And Peter Obi is the owner of Hero. You must, anything Peter Obi that you must die there. Is that the justification?
Is this just dawning on you, or something you've thought about and you?
No, I mean I'm thinking of why. What for the reason? What reason?
Hero is a brand. I want us to bring them into.
I know, but I mean that's their Hero is their connection.
Okay.
Original connection.
Okay.
So nobody should be acting to Nigerians as if it's because you love Nigerians. You are following one person that is giving you millions a year in endorsement fees already.
So you're accusing you're thinking that Peter P Square is doing all this
boy
because he's trying to maintain. Yeah.
Now the boy with the spoil Nigeria be that, my brother. When you are doing more than your work to show that now you good pass. I mean, eye service. That's what we call this when I was growing up.
Aren't people allowed to support whoever they want to support?
Yes, now, but what you want? So as I said, if I call Peter Obi an opportunist, you don't like it, right? I'm not supporting him. Refute it. Go online, say Peter Obi is not an opportunist. Show point out the reasons why he's not an opportunist. Me, I'll come out and debate that.
So you're saying you stop to the issues?
Yeah, but this guy says shame. Your father's legacy is being wiped away by this. Yeah. I mean, I've not seen.
But he never mentioned your name in that tweet. So maybe you are just
winch fly past house, Pekin dies. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not the turn the other cheek.
He never mentioned your name.
I'm not the turn the other cheek kind of guy.
He said, "Dude, just erase his father's history." Mm-hmm. You said only the people of Nigeria can save Nigeria. Mm-hmm. You said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is PO and the rest of the candidates not Nigerian people?
You see what I say?
Shame, thumbs down.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see, when you cannot even comprehend. I didn't know Nigerians. I'm not saying he's a Nigerian citizen. You see, the people of Nigeria, they don't understand. You see what I'm saying? People just come into things, they don't understand political terminology.
Okay.
When you say the people of Nigeria,
that's
he's not Nigerian individuals.
He's asking you. He said
he's not Nigerian individuals. When you say the people of Nigeria, you're talking of a mass movement of people. This is a different concept.
But the mass movement of people seem to be choosing this guy. So then they are fulfilling what you say.
So if they are fulfilling what I'm saying, we would have governorship candidates that people will also be praising and putting ready, especially in this Lagos state. If we are remembering NSAS, because all these young people that are lying that they support NSAS, when they were just really supporting the fact that they don't want police to be disturbing them in their Benz on the island.
Really?
Because I don't understand. Because
some people died though.
Yes. So now,
Are you saying
the people that killed them,
NSAS was
the people that killed them,
was
what
set
are
up
we
by
doing about them?
Yahoo boys?
The people that killed them, what are we doing about them?
Did you go out, to support, to participate in the NSAS protest?
I went out.
But you're accusing some of these.
I went out in the, let me put it. I went out in defense of my community because they started attacking the innocent protesters in Alausa. So we went there to fight back these area boys. So that was our first day in the protest.
Okay.
Okay. So I didn't really go because protest without any political platform, to capture the energy and bring it to power or to some kind of political fruition, then it's just waste of energy, waste of lives.
But
as I was saying, right now, the governor of Lagos State that presided over that debacle at the toll gate is leading the polls to continue as second term as governor.
But you're accusing some
in the Senate. Yeah. Let's even forget governor. Let's not. What about the state house of assemblies? How about even the house of assembly, federal house of assembly? We will still fill it up with APC and PDP men.
But is it fair for you to say that those who went out to be part of the NSAS protest were doing that to protect themselves and their Benz and G-Wagon?
No, because the same people.
You went out.
Because listen,
I was there.
Yes. Yeah. Because you're not understanding. We have to point out contradictions.
Okay.
If that is not
that's
the
what
case,
I want you to do.
Yes. So if that is not the case, why are we letting the people that committed those atrocities gain more power? Shouldn't we be doing everything in our power, everything humanly possible, if we are truly there for the advancement of the people?
That's why. As
I pointed out to you, there's a certain governor that everybody is following, that presided in his state over one of the most brutal SARS units in Nigeria.
But he came out to speak in defense of the protesters. He was on Twitter condemning the killing.
But as governor, what did you do about it?
Okay.
Let me just say, see, these are contradictions. Massive contradictions. So when somebody like that is suddenly your hero, and then the other person that presided over, governed over, basically, the killing of people in Lekki is leading in the polls, I have to ask that question. Why did we do the NSAS there? What was it for?
Well, you have a lot of people in Lagos State, and the polls. Some will say those polls are not true.
Well,
we'll see what happens at the election.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's my point. My point is that we have to move people, not just. We can't be looking at the Messiah complex, because when the Nigerians are waiting for the day trumpet to sound, Messiah will come and save everybody.
Okay.
Now, in that aspect, when Messiah comes, what does Messiah first do? Dish out justice. I've shown you that your Messiah says he's not going to dish out justice. So what are we looking for Messiah? We should be looking at ourselves. We need a platform that will not only empower the rich of this country to continue to govern us. We need a platform of the people where we'll go to communities and bring out leaders from those communities to represent the interests of those communities.
Are you not seeing a lot of what you talked about? A lot of what your father, the great legendary fella, Seun Kuti, he talked about and sang about. Nigerians are